all the time, and it's true, right? We always be like, man, people stay hating on us, but how many times do you hate on yourself? When you be telling yourself, I ain't this, I ain't that, sitting in the mirror 10 damn hours to get dressed, what the hell wrong with you? We trying to get somewhere, and you gotta sit there thinking, looking at all that. That's not the case nowadays, right? So when you get a certain sense about who you are, it changes the way you deal with money. So I was able, because I was confident about me, despite prison, despite my conditions, I still believe that I could be effective. So much so that I felt that I was the best financial advisor on the planet. Now, it was the craziest thing. I wasn't, but one day I got a picture. The warden came to me. He was like, hey man, I want to show you something. And he said, do you know that the Wall Street Journal has just released a picture? And he said, in this picture, it has Warren Buffett's face in the middle. And this picture is online right now, just years ago. And he says on one side, it got Jay-Z face. It got a tech billionaire's face, another tech billionaire's face, and then my face. And he says, now, who would sit in a room, in an editorial room, and think to make a joke about a black person in prison to put you next to anybody remotely close to anything successful when you'd have been in prison for murder, robbery all your life? So those type of moments in my life changed the way I saw me. So I got unapologetic about my stance about finance and about how teaching it to our people and about the stance that I took. So that was one of the, so that's how the empowerment piece was birthed, to change the way that we see ourselves before we start to get out and start managing the business.
Yeah, and so if I hear you correctly, when we start to focus on our feelings, how we feel about ourselves, how we love ourselves, that is the first step in managing our finances.